In the third part of the tutorial, there's the Management tab, which includes the sections Break Even, Trailing Stop, Close All, Close Pending, Break Even All, and finally, the Account Protector option. In the break-even section, there are three modes: point value, balance percentage, and finally, the dollar amount. You can enter these values in this section. By default, the break-even all mode is set to point mode with a value of 100 points. You can use this section as a restriction for breaking even your trades. Currently, the price movement is more than 100 points, and by clicking on the break-even option, my stop-loss level will be moved to the entry point, making my trade risk-free. You must pay attention to this point. In order to break even, the price must have entered the profit zone. It should have moved beyond the stop level and also exceeded the amount you entered in this section, so you can break even your trade. To view the stop level, select your desired symbol from the Market Watch section. By right-clicking on the symbol and going to the specification section, you can see the stop level for your trading symbol here, which for me is 0. If you select the point mode, add the amount you want to enter here to the stop level value and put the total in this section. Because the price must always be greater than the stop level for break-even to occur, if I set a value higher than my price movement range, for example, I set it to 8,000 points, and if the price hasn't reached the level I specified here, clicking on the break-even option won't do anything and my stop-loss level won't move. By selecting the balance percentage mode, if the price is in profit by the percentage of balance that we enter here, we can make our trade risk-free by choosing the break-even option. Here, clicking on the break-even option doesn't do anything, and my stop-loss level doesn't move because the profit range in which the price is moving is less than 1% of my balance. However, if I enter 100% of my balance here and click the break-even option, my stop-loss level will be moved to the entry point. In the last section, there is also the dollar amount option, where we can enter a specific amount. For example, I enter $1,000, and if the price has moved by that amount, I can set break even. But if the price hasn't moved and I'm not $1,000 in profit, break even won't be executed for me. Here I set the amount to $1, and by selecting the break even option, my stop loss level moves to my entry point. The next section is related to trailing stop, where there are two options, trail start and trail step. The trail start option is for starting the trailing stop, and the point value you enter here indicates when the trailing stop will begin, which is set to 100 points by default. You can enter a specific value here, and when the price in the profit zone surpasses the point value you've set, the trailing stop will be activated for you. In the trail step section, you can also specify the step size for how the stop loss level moves relative to the price level. For example, here, I set the value to 2000 points. And when I activate the trailing stop option, my stop loss level automatically moves, continuously adjusting to protect my profits. And it moves at a distance of half the value I set in this section, keeping away from the price level. Again, here I entered a value of 5000 points, and the distance between my stop loss and the price level is set to 2500 points. For every 100 points we set, the distance between the price level and the stop loss level increases by 50 points. In other words, we take half of the amount we set in this section, and that determines the distance between the stop loss and the price level for us. Here, you can see the distance value. Be sure to pay attention to this point. If you change your trailing stop amount, whether you increase or decrease it, your stop loss level will not move lower. It only moves toward the take profit, and within the profit range, it moves either up or down. At the bottom section, you have the options for close all, close pending, and finally, break even all. If I have executed several trades on the chart, and I want to close all my executed trades on the chart and my charts with just one click, by simply clicking on the Close All option, all the trades will be closed instantly for me. In the Close Pending section as well, by setting the pending level amount, and if we have set up some buy pending or sell pending orders, in this section, by simply clicking on the Close Pending option, all our placed and set pending orders will be closed with one click. So in this section, with just one click, it deactivates all my pending orders. The next option is related to break all. If we have several open trades that are in profit, and if the profit exceeds the break-even level we've set in this section, by selecting this option, it will break even all our profitable trades and move the stop loss to the entry point. In the last section, there is also the Account Protector option, which, when clicked, displays a separate panel for us. We will cover all the features of this panel in the following sections. Alright friends, we've reached the end of this lesson. I'd be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.